It's my vinyl update for July 2024. Hi everybody, and welcome to my vinyl update for July 2024. Not a huge amount to show, but enough. As regular viewers will know, I'm sort of cutting down a bit at the moment because I've got a holiday booked for the start of next month. So I've had to pay for that, and so I need clothes and spending money and stuff like that. So couple of bits are pre-loved, but the rest are all pre-orders. Yes, it's just double checking. There's one thing I have shown this month, but I'll show it anyway, and that's the first one I will show. So this is a new album by The Rifles, Love Your Neighbour. So they did an in-store signing at a Slice of Vinyl, my local record shop. I've done a video about that, which is where I've shown this. I don't own anything by The Rifles, however, Joel Stoker, the lead singer of The Rifles, did an in-store at Slice of Vinyl last year, bought his solo album, loved it. So when this was announced, said yes, definitely, I'm going to that. Haven't listened to the album yet, but the tracks that they performed live I really enjoyed, and they did some classic Rifle songs that I didn't know, but a lot of the crowd did. And I enjoyed those as well, so I'm looking forward to listening to this. But yeah, afterwards it was signed. There's only two of the band were there. That's Joel and his name has just gone out of my head. And he's not on here. That's very annoying. It's a guitarist. I'll put it on the screen. Anyway. So Joel wrote to Martin all the best, love for Rifles, and signed it, and then the other guy signed it as well. It's on white vinyl. Bit of pre-loved. James Brown, Reality. This was £18. So Kieran and Emma, who run a Slice of Vinyl, have had quite a bit of time off this month to spend with their kids, and Louisa and Maya have been covering for them, which meant that they've not been there when I've gone in, basically, so I didn't get my discount on these, but that's fine, obviously. So this cost me £18, and it did cost £18. Normally it would be $16.20, my 10% off. But yeah, I'll always pick up James Brown whenever I find it. This one, I think this one was okay. Yeah, a couple of very light marks, but nothing significant on there. And sleeves in good condition. I think it's US release. Yeah, it's a US copy, so it's the thicker cardboard. But it does mean there's a bit of ring wear on it. But other than that, all good. Janis Joplin in concert. This was £20. 2 LP set. So, first disc is with the Holding Company, and the second disc is with the Full Tilt Boogie Band. Looking forward to listening to this. Do love Janis. Again, I think this is a US release. Yes, it is. So it's on thicker stock. It's even got a little advertising booklet in there for the CBS special Janis Joplin album token. This is a book about her. Original inners on the CBIS Walking Eye, I believe that's referred to. And this one, it's got a couple of scratches on it. There's one you can probably just see there, and another one It's not really showing up. You can sort of see it on the run out groove better, but that carries on onto the record a bit. They feel very shallow. I can't feel them at all, so hopefully might be a little bit of noise, but I'm sure it will play through. Second disc. I get some light marks on this. One or two small visible marks, but again, nothing you can feel, so hopefully should be okay. Sleeve split as well, but that doesn't bother me in the least. If I really wanted to, I'd stick it back together. For £10, a shrink-wrapped copy, not sealed, but shrink-wrapped copy of the Times debut album. So the Time, Prince's Protégés. Basically, this is a Prince album with Morris Day singing on top of it. I have reissues of all their original 3 albums. I have originals of What Time Is It and Ice Cream, no, not Ice Cream Castle, and the comeback album, what's it called? Oh, my mind has gone a complete blank. I am very tired. Work has been a nightmare lately. No, it's not going to come to me. Pop it on the screen. Anyway, I have an original of that. So I am now just looking for an original of Ice Cream Castles, which I'm sure I'll pick up at some point. This one had some light marks on it, but again, nothing major. And a Warner Brothers polyline sleeve. Again, another American copy. Originally cost $6.50. Nice little price sticker on the shrink there. Let It Be. It's not the best copy going. It's only 20 quid. Basically, I only needed Let It Be and Yellow Submarine, and then I've got all the original Beatles albums on vinyl. Sleeve is not sealed. The inner sleeve is dying, and there's lots of scratches on it, but again, nothing you can actually feel. He says, double checking. Yeah, so hopefully should play through all right. It's a bit of a placeholder copy, really, to be honest. I'm sure I will upgrade at some point, but they will cost quite a bit more. So what I'd really like at some point is to find a copy of the box. Or if I can get one cheap enough, I'll just get a new Giles Martin version. And the last pre-loved, he says, double checking, yep, is Parliament Live, £20 on the P-Funk Earth Tour double album. Again, American copy. I think all these funk ones probably came from the same person. So again, inner sleeve is tatty. Again, lots of scratches on it, but nothing you can feel. So hopefully should be fine. Second disc, a bit better. Yeah, hardly any marks on the second disc. So I obviously preferred the first one. Or by the time I listened to the second one, we're so stoned that they just left it on the turntable. And then some new releases. We have the reissue of David Bowie by David Bowie. The Durham however you say it, compilation. This has come out in multiple versions. So there's a CD set that's got everything on it. Then a plain green version, a cloudy green version, which this is, and they both have different. The last track on the last side is different on each of those. So on this one, it's the Laughing Gnome vocal, take one, mix one, mono. I think it's a version of Space Oddity. I think. No, it's not. No, ignore that. It's not a version of Space Oddity. I can't remember what it is on the plain green version. There's also another version I've now seen that's, I think, is a store exclusive somewhere, that's sort of cream with a green blob in the middle or something like that. I can't remember exactly. I think that's got yet another different last track. I have all these tracks on CD anyway. I haven't bought the CD version of this reissue. So I just wanted one version of this, so I went for what I thought would be the most interesting visually. So yeah, this is what they call the cloudy green. So it's a translucent green with darker green clouds in it. But this is all the really early, you know, what people refer to as the Anthony Newley era David Bowie stuff, which I have a lot of time for. You know, obviously it doesn't compare to his later work, but some really good fun songs that I'm always happy to listen to. And this was $36.99. This one I'd forgot. So when, you know, it was, oh, this is what's coming out this week, I sort of looked at that and I couldn't remember if I pre-ordered it or not, and I decided I hadn't because they hadn't emailed me to say, oh, it's ready to be collected. But when I got there and Louisa, you know, I said, oh, I've got a couple to pick up. You'll see the other one in a minute. Louisa said, oh, actually, you got three, lovey. I went, oh, okay. Yeah, fine. What is it? You know. Oh, right. Okay, fine. I forgot I'd ordered that. But yeah, for $37.99, this is Everyone's Getting Involved, a tribute to Talking Heads' Stop Making Sense by various artists. This is on Big Suit silver vinyl. So this has got various artists covering the songs that make up Talking Heads' Stop Making Sense album, including Miley Cyrus doing Psycho Killer, The National doing Heaven. Basically, I'm just naming people I've heard of on here. Paramore doing Burning Down the House. Lordi doing Take Me to the River. And then there's other people who I haven't heard of doing the other tracks. But I thought it would be interesting. So yeah, it's... To you, it looks pretty solid, but it's the nice metallic silver. But actually, with the light behind it, from my side, it's almost looks like a smoky grey clear vinyl. But very nice it is too. And the other one I picked up at that time was $22.99. This is a Cabaret EP, Cabaret the Maida Vale session. So, the recent-ish reboot of Cabaret in London, it's had various casts. I've got the cast album of the original cast for it, which was Eddie Redmayne as the compere, and Jess Buckley Jessie Buckley as Sally Bowles, which is great. Jake Shears and Self Esteem were the Rebecca Lucy Taylor were the third or fourth cast for it, and they did a little session for the BBC which was released digitally, but there was a campaign, I think it was Joe Wiley, to get it a physical release of it, which they have, and I'm really pleased they have because I'm a fan of Self Esteem, so wanted to hear this. So this has got Willkommen, Don't Tell Mama, I Don't Care Much, and Cabaret on here. Just black vinyl. Yeah, looking forward to spinning that. And then the final thing I've got to show you, as some of you may be aware, Blur at Wembley came out last week. I am a big Blur fan and collector. B, I was at the Saturday gig. When it was announced, Slice of Vinyl announced it, for pre-order. 2 LP set, 3 LP set, CD. So I just assumed that the 3 LP, without reading any details, just assumed that the 3 LP set was the full version of the concert and 2 LP was edited highlights. So just said, okay, 3 LP and CD. The reason I haven't got those to show you at this precise moment, even though it came out last week and I was in there last week picking up those other releases, is that Kieran cocked up and ordered the wrong albums. He ordered loads of Fleetwood Mac Greatest Hits albums instead. So they only arrived in their shop yesterday, the 31st. I'll be going down there tomorrow, the 2nd, so I will pick my copies up then. It was only afterwards that I found out that the 2 LP set was highlights from the 2 nights. So there was nights from the Saturday night, which was the night I went, and the 3 LP set was all of Sunday. Personally, I would have preferred it if they just released Saturday and Sunday, and then you could either choose or buy both. If you want the Saturday bit, if you're at the Saturday gig and you want the Saturday bits, which are on the CD, but you want a full gig as well, you have to sort of buy the Sunday tracks twice. So I would have preferred it if they'd released Saturday and Sunday separately. As you may know if you're a regular viewer, for the Ballad of Darren, their album, I bought every colour variant and everything possible. I intend doing that for this, but because I'm saving money at the moment, I haven't. But what I have done, because I knew chances are it would sell out very quickly, was for the 2 LP set, because obviously I decided I needed that because I was at the Saturday gig. I ordered the Blood Records exclusive version, which has arrived. So I've got number 802 out of 4,000. My initial disappointment with this is that it doesn't specify anywhere on the artwork which tracks came from which gig. I have seen a breakdown on websites. I'm hoping the CD will say. But it would be nice if it was on here. But this is, so it's picture disc. So this is side 1, Damon in the crowd. Side 2, Graham throwing his guitar up in the air and getting ready to catch it, with Damon singing. Side 3, Alex James. And side 4, Dave Rowntree. With Graham, with all the band visible, and the crowd. So nice picture discs, I like them. So I'm pleased with that aspect of it, and at least it's not another bloody Zoe trope. Yeah, so there's black vinyl version of the 2 LP set that I need to get, and the blue vinyl 3 LP set I need to get. So as I say, I will get those, hopefully, as long as they don't sell out, September, October, after I've been on holiday, when I've got a bit more money. But that's it. That's what I've bought this month. Again, August will be slim. It'll just be pre-orders and maybe a couple of pickups. but not a huge amount, I wouldn't imagine. I will be filming that video a couple of days early, probably, because I travel to Spain on the 31st of August. Well, actually, I travel to... I leave home on the 30th, so I won't be home to film a video. So I'll set it to go live on the 1st, but it will be filmed a couple of days early, so it might be a slim chance that I miss 1 or 2 records, but I don't know if there's any pre-orders due on the 31st. Oh, the 30th, rather. Anyway, waffle. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.